All right, today we're going to put some trailer lights on my trailer. Fun, fun, fun. Let's get it in a better position. We got our little chalk under there. Got to get these trailer lights on this trailer, and then we're going to take off the crap that's been accumulating on it. Had a flat tire. The tire seems to hold air for now. I'm going to look for some smaller tires. We got our lights. This one here I'm going to have to maybe cut off. Spider webs all over us, so let's do the old stick with the spider web trick with the spider webs all off here. Get them spider webs on you. You just can't get them off, it seems like. You know what I mean? We're probably going to be sitting in this area. Yeah, this doesn't look like a complicated operation, does it? Well, that actually just broke. Well, that actually just broke. With my pliers. Get you guys looking up at it. We got a little snippety snip here. I don't know what that is. What is that? Holy cow. I'm glad I didn't put much more trust in this thing, you know what I mean? You see that? Bro just snapped like nothing. Like nothing was going on, you know what I mean? What is this? Little doohickey here. And that actually might be useful if we can, yeah. We're gonna flathead this, we're gonna use this again, maybe. You think? Can use that again. Can reuse this. That one's the same. We can reuse that one and that one. Are they all flatheads? This one's flathead. I don't know if that's gonna come out, you know. We gotta figure something out here. Yeah, that's flathead too, right? Let's just try it. Alright, I'll be right back with the flathead. Now, moment of truth. Alright, so I got my little socket and ratchet. Let's see if we can get it off. Oh, it's much easier. It broke, that's why it's much easier. Oh my goodness. What did this job just turn into? Okay, we may actually just end up, you know, strapping it on. I don't think the other ones are going to come off without breaking either. This one looked a lot healthier than the other ones, if you know what I mean. See those? I don't think that's coming off without breaking, or that one. What I'm going to have to do probably is I'm going to cut this wire, and I'm going to use those plastic hoops to put my zip ties through. I'm going to go ahead and get this off. As you can tell, there's not really anything left of it. Might be able to go ahead and pull it through like so. There we go. All right. I think I'm going to bring you guys in for the FPV on the installation. All right, guys. We're back. We're back for the FPV part of the video. As you can tell, we got that there. The old raggedy one. We're going to get the new one on. I want to start from the front. It seems the logical thing to do, you know. So we'll start from the front. How much? Maybe this much is what I'm going to leave. Yeah. I don't know how you guys normally run this kind of stuff. Let's have a seat here. It is not, unfortunately. For some reason, they thought it to be a good idea to close it off, huh? Unfortunately, the tubing is not hollow all the way through, huh? Well, that kind of sucks, don't it? Sure does, sir. Now, we takes what we can get. It's rusty, but hey, look, it's solid. And it's pretty freaking heavy duty steel beams. It's a little heavy for my little pick-em-up truck. That's the thing too, but you know, I could have got longer ones of these. But that would make too much sense, you know. Who wants to make a lot of sense these days? Not this guy. Let's see if we can get it up here and keep it up here. I would say that would be the great idea. Okay, so we got that there. I don't know what the little white wire's for. I'm hoping that's the one that's cut off on my truck, because there's also one missing on the truck. Then we're going to go here, which is down. And put one of these hardcore bad boys right here. Like so. Green and brown goes to the right rear. Over the axle. Over the axle. I want you to get over the axle a little better than that, little buddy. Well, that didn't work out, did it? Woo! There we go. Better. Okay. I think we got enough zip ties here to get her all done up, you know. Zip ties here to get her all done up, you know what I mean? Is one of these long enough to go around this tube? It's a little smaller. Not quite. Dadgummit. I'm going to have to double up several times here. I think I'm going to, you know, can you ever do too much? Is that possible? I don't want to. You get out of here. You were useless to me. We'll be on that side of the weld. Crank down on it. Give it all we got. Okay. And then we're going to run her back here. We'll hit her again here. We are going to need some more, that's for sure. That's for sure. I don't even know if I'm going to worry about cutting some of these. I mean, why? Why bother? Get another pop in there. And then this, we're going to utilize this way. Which ain't going to change much, right? It ain't going to change much. Okie dokie. Okay. Decided to come back onto the other side anyways. Better idea. Like so. And now that we're here, we can start splitting it, right? Over to here. This is going to go over yar. The light's going to go there. I'm going to go here and throw a zip tie. Like so, right? Anybody got any tricks for keeping these things from moving? Because it feels like they might just try to pull through and pull out or something. I could have actually ran it on the back. No, I could. Maybe I can now. Look at that butterfly. Now I can do it like this right here. There we go. Look at that. Just kind of hide her away a little bit. Cha-ching! Next question is, am I going to have to do the same to that one? No, I'm not. I think I can just put a bolt through. Good to go. Ain't no way it don't fit now. We're going to put that on there like so. Turn this down pretty far. Start throwing some Loctite on it. Come on. I know you got some in there. There you are. Drowned her in some Loctite. Continue to turn her on. Because she likes to be turned on, if you know what I mean. Close, I guess close. Is that close enough? I don't think it's a 10. Is it? It is. It's the elusive 10. You know what? I didn't think this through very well. Because the lights are going to be on that side, and it might, this sticking out might get in the way, so just as a precautionary, before we waste any more time, switch that bad boy around, right? There we go. Break my light. Get that bent out a little bit. That's not a 10. Surprised me. No. Okay.